Good morning. It is Monday. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. I just got back from town. My husband needed to order a port for his truck, the truck that is finally getting fixed. It was not the injectors. Um, I forgot what was wrong with it, and I don't know if I had left it in the video, but I think I might have removed it. But so back, I think in September, he was driving from Morgan City, which is a good ways from us, and he was driving and he drove through some water and the truck just died on the side of the road. Someone tried to come and help him, but they had put the jumper cables on the wrong battery post and it like almost caught a fire. It was like sparking, so they pulled it off real fast. And so now that he brought it to this other mechanic who is actually looking at his truck, they think that it's possible that when this guy that was helping him try to jump off his truck when it was stuck on the side of the road, it's possible that whenever he placed the jumper cables on the wrong battery post, that he fried the computer to his truck. So we went this morning and we ordered a new computer. It was over $500. Very expensive, but he loves his truck and he really needs it. It's really the only truck that's strong enough to pull his loaded down trailer over the bridge that we have close to our house. So my truck will not pull a trailer. It's just not strong enough. The truck that he's driving has had the transmission replaced a while back right after we got it. The transmission was out when we got the truck, so we fixed it. And his friend had been using it for a while, and now it's just not in the very best condition. It's acting up, so he really needs this other truck. It's a heavy-duty diesel, so he really needs that. And also, he's paying a lot of money. He's paying over $500 a week for gas to go and come. So he really needs this diesel truck fixed. So, like I said, the injectors are fine. So he took the injectors off. He cleaned them out. He cleaned out the hoses for the gas lines. And it was fine, so we put it all back. That's what the first thought was, that was what's wrong with it. But then he took the computer out and changed it for another computer that he had. And the truck is running like really good with that new computer in it. However, he was asking $600 for the computer with no guarantee that it will continue working once he drives off the lot with it. So we decided just to go to O'Reilly's and purchase a new computer. As I said, it was like $538, I think, and then there's a $40 core, so he'll get that core money back once it's returned to the store. But I have to go tomorrow morning to pick that up from O'Reilly's. I did just step on the scale and I am a pound down, so I am 228. This is the lowest that I have been in like almost a year. I am drinking some more coffee, hot black coffee with 2 packets of monk fruit sweetener in it. That is the sweetener that I choose to use. It should not raise your insulin levels. I still have not gone to the bathroom. I went just a little bit yesterday. I don't really feel like the need to go to the bathroom. I just haven't gone. Like, I haven't gone, like, regular in over a week. A week today. So, just continue doing what I'm doing. I am losing weight. So, I am making some ground beef now. I didn't add anything to it, so it's just the ground beef that I had yesterday without the egg. And I will probably have a steak tonight for dinner, so I'm not going to be fasting a long period of time. It has been almost 20 hours since I ate. I think 11 o'clock will be 20 hours. It's 9 o'clock now. I'm going to eat a little bit early because I'm hungry. Your body does process meat different than it does plants. So you don't necessarily have to fast while eating carnivore. I just like to not eat very, very late because I feel like it takes longer for my body to process it. So that's what I'm doing. And that seems to be working for my body. And I ate a lot of fat yesterday and not as much protein as I had planned to because I didn't eat the chicken liver. And I lost a pound overnight. So this high fat, low protein, and no carbs is working for my body. even though I'm not using the bathroom to expel any waste, I am still losing weight. And so this high fat, low protein is working for me. It may not work for everybody, but I'm trying to figure out what is working for my body the best way, because your body really needs more fat than protein to process and discard any fat that your body is holding onto. But as you can hear, my little baby, she's over there watching the computer. She has learned a lot from watching Cocomelon. But also being like the fourth child, she has 3 other children to help her along, but she's talking so good. She will be 3 in April. April 26th is her birth date. So, she's growing so fast. I hate that she's growing so fast, but I love watching her learn and do new things. It's amazing. She's over there eating Doritos for breakfast. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and have breakfast, and well, it's not really breakfast for me. It's just I'm gonna have a meal, and I'm going to finish this coffee. I have like another cup this size amount of coffee left into the coffee machine. I made it a little bit stronger today, just to see if it would help me go to the bathroom. Again, my goal is to not go back onto the medication that I was using to use the bathroom. So this is kind of a normal thing for me to like reset my body. And be used to not having to take medication. So I'm really prayerful that everything that I'm doing is going to work towards me not being reliant on medication to treat this IBS. Okay, so it is almost 10 o'clock, and I made these 2 big meatballs. Yesterday I made them into like some smaller meatballs, and they cooked really fast. But I didn't want them overcooked, so I made them into 2 big meatballs, and I put them in an air fryer. We are at a gas station. One of my tires is flat. We are in my own truck now. The mechanic that my husband has his truck at right now, he did not answer the phone whenever my husband called him earlier and sent him the picture of the computer that we had ordered from O'Reilly's. The woman at O'Reilly's literally showed us the computer and says, look, there's only one type of computer for this truck, and this is the price for it. But whenever the mechanic finally called back, he's like, no, this truck actually uses 3 different computers, and that's not the one that you need. So we are going back to O'Reilly's as soon as there's air in my tire, and we're going to get our money back. It was like almost $600. And then he is going to pay this guy $600 for that part. He's just going to get the used part that he has for $600, have him put it in. He's putting it in right now at the moment. So by the time we get to New Roads to pick up our money, to get a refund, he should be done, and we can head to Port Allen to get his vehicle. My husband surprised me, and he got me this really pretty ring. So I had a wedding set from us getting married, and somebody stole it. He, for some reason, thinks that I stole it, but somebody stole it from me. And I'm still upset about it because I love the ring. You know, it really meant a lot to me. It took him some time to pay it off. And it was like a really pretty style. It took forever for me to find the ring that I really liked. But he gave me this one this morning. He bought it for me like a month ago, he said. And he's just been waiting for Valentine's Day to give it to me. And I absolutely love it. It fits perfect and it's beautiful. So, the motor sounds pretty good from what we can hear. When we pulled up, it was already pulled out of the lot and running. So he just went inside to get the guy. He owes him some money. And he said it sounds good to him. So, hopefully that Ron, it's been almost 6 months since he's been able to drive it. I just truck back home, and the transmission, when he stops and he goes, it's like really, it's slamming hard instead of being just a smooth transition when the gears are shifting. but it's slamming really hard. So the people that had it at the mechanic was just not putting some transmission fluid into it, but it still needed 3 more quarts. So it's a good thing that he checked it at the gas station on the way to the house. He stopped at another store to buy transmission fluid, and right now he's changing the brakes on it. I'm making some T-bone steaks. I just made him some beans, eggs, and he's going to have some salsa that he just boiled, some serrano peppers and some tomatoes, so he can smash those, make salsa. He will be going to work in a little while. It is already 2 o'clock, so we're going to have lunch together. I already ate those 14 ounces of beef, so I have going just a bit over my macros for fat and protein today, but that's okay. And I got a pack of 3 T-bone steaks, so I will have 1 tomorrow. So I've got some yellow squash in the pan. Well, it's the bottom of my air fryer. I'm going to add some lard to this. We made some cracklings a while back when we processed that pig, and so we have a lot of rendered lard from the cracklings that we made. So it's in the refrigerator, and I'm gonna add that to this, to these squash, and I'm gonna add garlic and onion powder, and then I have some pink Himalayan sea salt. I will not be eating this. I've already eaten for the day, but I had to cook for the family. And so they're going to have yellow squash with some air-fried chicken and maybe something on the side, whatever vegetables, other vegetables I find. So yeah, that's what they are having tonight for dinner. About to put it in here. I don't know how long these need to cook, but I'm going to stand by and check every couple minutes. Well, my husband was changing the brakes on the truck, and he got to the back, and the brake is actually like stuck on the brake disc, the rotor disc. So he had to go to town to run some errands for work because he didn't go to work today, and then he has to go to O'Reilly's to pick up that part for his truck because he cannot fix it with without that piece. He has to take all the piece off instead of just the brake. He has to take off the rotor disc as well. So I'm going to end the video here. Thank you all for watching, and I hope that y'all have a blessed night. Bye.